So Koh Chang Island is famous for its world-class beaches and 5-star resorts. What it's not so famous for is homegrown coffee, but that's exactly what we've come to find today over on its less travelled, beautiful East Coast. So we were supposed to go up to the coffee fields, the coffee farm, the coffee plantation, whatever you want to call it, and have a look at how they make the coffee, how they grow the coffee, before we sat down. But as always, it seems when I'm on an island and I try to do a video, it is absolutely bucketing down. Yes, the heavens have opened and we are getting absolutely drenched. So I thought I would have the coffee first. Me and you can have a nice coffee, a little conversation about Eastern Koh Chang. So as it's raining now, I'm just going to sit here with my coffee, and I thought I would speak to you a little bit more about the east side of Koh Chang. So we've only been here for around 24 hours on the east coast, and already I much prefer it to the west coast. Now, the west coast, I can understand why people go there and I can understand why people like it. It's where all the restaurants are, where all the bars are, where all the upmarket hotels are. But like for me personally, as much as I enjoyed, like we went out for Mexican the other day, I did enjoy that. Went to a Greek restaurant, really good. I'm not in Thailand to eat Western food. I can cook Western food at home. So I want to see, and I'm not there to be in 5-star hotels, and don't get me wrong, it's nice. I'm not putting anyone down who likes to do that. Like Helen likes to do that. My wife likes to do that. So I think it's a good mix that I like things a little bit more rustic and she likes things a little bit more upmarket. And we usually meet in the middle, or we do do the more upmarket sort of resorty stuff one half of the hotel, and then come for the more rustic sort of rural holiday for the second half of the hotel. But even Helen is saying how much she's loving the east coast of Koh Chang. It reminds us a little bit of Koh Mak, which is another island about 45 minutes, an hour away on a speedboat. It's in this vicinity. There's Koh Mak, Koh Kood, and we've been to both. We preferred Koh Mak, very small, like very flat like this. Like the east coast of this island is very flat, full of rubber trees, palm trees, durian farms, and now we found a coffee plantation. So yeah, farming is very big on this side of the island, and it reminds us of being on like a smaller, sort of more relaxed island. The roads are really good. We got told the roads are terrible. The roads are flat, really nicely paved. If anything, they're better than the roads on the other side of the island. And yeah, we went on this amazing boat trip from our hotel yesterday. We were staying at the Paramar Hotel. It's a bit random. It's like a very... It's like a Roman hotel just in the middle of a Thai jungle, but it's really nice. It's like overlooking a bay. You can see a couple of islands, one of which we went to yesterday called White Sand Island, Koh Chang. And yeah, it was really, really cool. We got taken over there for free. If you're staying from the hotel, you go over there for free. And there wasn't many other day trippers there. There's not much to do on the island, but I got some really nice drone shots and stuff. You should check that video out. I'll put a link up here. But yeah, just in general, the East Coast has been really, really good so far, barring this horrendous weather. So the rest of the day, we were meant to be going back today, but we are actually going to stay another night to get some videos done. So what the plan was to go to this place called Salak Kok Seafood, and it's in the mangroves, and you've got to get a boat there. So they take you on the boat. I thought it'd be really cool. I was going to get the drone out, do a really nice video. I've heard the seafood there is absolutely amazing from my man Yorni, who follows this channel, and we messaged a little bit on Instagram. He sent me that as a recommendation, which is the primary reason we came over to the east side of the island. When I had a look at that, looked at the other picture of the island, and then Tim Jackson, my old mate, told me, look, it's nice and flat over there. It's a really nice drive. So based on those two recommendations, that's why we came over here. So that was the plan today, was to go to Salak Kok Seafood, and then also go to, like, there's a mangrove walkway, I think it's called the Red Bridge, and you walk all the way through the mangroves, you know, down through like a little estuary and stuff, and I was gonna obviously do a video of that as well, but I think, to be honest, we're gonna be rained off for the foreseeable. So I'm gonna leave it here for now, and hopefully I'll be back in a sec when the rain clears and we can go up and have a look at this coffee plantation. Otherwise we're just gonna have to do it again tomorrow morning. But so far so good. Top coffee, really beautiful surroundings, really nice people, lovely little wooden coffee shop. Definitely stick it on your list for Koh Chang. All right, see you in a sec. One. All right, so we're on. We are going to go and see the coffee farm. Luckily for me, the owner's son Daniel. Hi Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีปีใหม่
สวัสดีปีใหม่ไทย
He is going to take me. He speaks perfect English, which is good for me because, as you know, my Thai, my D, not good. Okay, so we're going to go up now, take a look at exactly how they grow these delicious coffee beans. Yeah. Okay, so we're here, we're at the coffee farm. Absolutely beautiful, stunning forestry. We've got rubber trees, we've got palm trees, and then we've got the coffee trees. Daniel, you said you had 500?
Yes 500 tree in Koh Chang.
Wow. How much coffee does that produce?
About 2 tons.
2 tons?
Yes 2 tons.
Wow. Every
year.
Every year, yeah? Wow. And do you sell it or you keep it here?
We keep it on November and we roast it all the year that
Oh, wow.
we sell in the coffee shop.
Wow, amazing. All right, let's go take a look. I think maybe I should have worn better shoes. All right, so, and these are the coffee.
Yes, coffee beans, they will go to the green ones and then will be red one on November or October.
Ah, okay. And this is Robusta.
Robusta, yes.
Okay. So is the coffee you roast just pure Robusta?
Only Robusta.
Only Robusta? So strong.
Yes.
Caffeine
Strong.
เยอะ
Caffeine เยอะมาก
ๆ เยอะมาก ครับ And do these get bigger, the coffee beans?
Coffee bean, yes.
They get big like...
Like a red cherry.
Yeah. Okay, so they're green now and then they go red in
November.
November. Wow. But you still have beans from last year,
Yes, we have.
the last all year. Yeah?
We collect before we open the shop. We collect the bean 1 year, and then we collect. Then 1 year next, we will open the shop that we have coffee bean
Ah,
to sell in the coffee shop.
wow. Amazing. This is so cool. I never knew you could grow coffee here. I know I'm a bit stupid, but
Normally, Thai people know that the coffee bean can go in the northern part of Thailand
Chiang
or
Mai,
southern
Chiang
part.
Mai, no?
Yes,
and southern part like
Chumpon,
Trang,
Trang.
Torang, Champon. But yeah. So you're the only person with coffee in Koh Chang.
We are
That's
the
one.
only one person
Yeah.
but my father give the tree to other farmer
Ah.
to grow the coffee trees, and then my father will buy the bean.
So it gets them work and
Yes,
oh, that's good. That's nice. All right, so they're also helping out the local community as well. So get down yourselves, come and check out Ban Kafae.
Ban Kafae.
Ban Kafae, come and see Daniel. What's your mum's name?
Nok.
Nok?
Yes.
Bird.
Bird, yeah.
Yeah, all right. P Nok. P. Nong Daniel. All right, brilliant. This was amazing. All right, we're going to have another little bit more of a look around and then we're going to head back. Hopefully I'll get some drone shots and then we're going to go and check out that fisherman village. All right, guys, let's go back and talk about this coffee. See you in a sec. So obviously I've come at the wrong time of year. If we go at, like if we'd have come in November, then we could have seen them fully done, like fully grown, and then they could have shown us how they process the beans and stuff. But that aside was really, really cool. It's a beautiful place and it's really nice to know that Daniel's dad actually sells gives the other farmers on the island the coffee trees to grow themselves, then buys the beans back off them. They could just grow them themselves, but they do that to give jobs to the other people on the island. So that's really, really nice. So they're supporting the local community. You should be coming down here and supporting the local community too, if that's something that you want to do. So I just want to clear up a couple of discrepancies. As I said, I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I just like what I like when I'm drinking coffee. I said it was a mix between Arabica and Robusta, but as I suspected, they don't grow Arabica here, so it's pure Robusta, which is probably why I'm feeling a bit wired, because as I said, Robusta is twice the strength of Arabica, and I can only have like 2 cups of Arabica per day top, so I think that's going to be me done. But yeah, really, really nice place, guys. Get yourselves down here, 100%. This is somewhere you should be checking out if you're on Koh Chang and you like coffee. Next, we're going to go and check out this Salak Kok Seafood, which looks absolutely unreal. I was told that you get a boat there, but then I've just spoke to Daniel, said that you don't get a boat there, but you can get a boat from there. So I'm going to go and check it out now on the way back to picking up Helen and Finley from the hotel. I'll see if we can get the boat, because I think that'd be cool. But let me know, guys, will you be coming to this coffee shop if you make it to Koh Chang? Yes or no? I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section below. For now, I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'll see you at the next stop. So next stop, as promised, Salak Kok Seafood restaurant, and it is absolutely packed. It's one of the most famous restaurants on this side, or probably the most famous restaurant on this side of Koh Chang, one of the most famous seafood restaurants on the whole of Koh Chang. So we've come down to check it out, so thanks to Yuni for suggesting it. He told me to come down here, so I'm checking it out for myself. It's super, super busy, so not sure how long we're gonna wait, but while we are waiting for our food, I'm gonna get ordered, then while we're waiting, I'm gonna have a little look around and show you a little bit around the fishing village where it's situated. It's situated on the most beautiful little estuary. They've got little boat trips, little mangrove boat trips going on, so you can do that. And so I'll show you that while we're waiting, and then we'll get eating. I've ordered a plethora of delicious seafood. Let's go. All right, so I've sat down, I've got ordering, like I said, really, really busy in here. I've gone through and ordered a few different dishes, some of which weren't on the menu. So I've got squid nung manao, so muk tamuk nung manao, so squid steamed in lime and garlic. And I also ordered some snapper for Helen because she doesn't like much seafood, but she's agreed to eat some fried fish. So I've got her, it's not on the menu, but I've got her pad pik klua, so stir-fried fish with chili and salt. And then last but not least, I wanted to order the mantis shrimp, the Kang pad kapaw, but they don't have it. They've run out of mantis shrimp. So I've ordered Ban Kafae, so crab stir-fried in yellow curry powder, which is one of my favorites. Crab and sweet yellow curry powder, match made in heaven. So whatever happens with the food, the setting, as I said, is absolutely stunning. You've got this estuary to my right that goes all the way through the mangroves, a traditional Thai fishing village where they're still like fishing in old boats and they're bringing stuff in as we speak. You've got the boatmen that take people out for the boat tours, which you can also do. You can also go kayaking, which is really nice. But to the other side of me, you've got like the Koh Chang jungle. So you've got like a massive cliff, looks like something out of King Kong or Lord of the Rings, something like that, like just massive green jungle. Right, so I've got crab claws, bit of onion. Oh, I think we've got quite a bit of crab in here. Let's have a look. All right, so it's all claw by the look of it. Suits me down to the ground. We've got some chilies, Chinese celery, loads and loads of onion, some carrots, a bit random, and then we've got it all sort of wrapped up in this eggy yellow curry powder, oyster saucy, milky, delicious sauce. Try and get a little bit of everything. That is decent. It's just how I'd want it, really. Loads and loads of curry powder, loads and loads of crab. I do like crab claw, so that I'm happy with that. It's not lump meat like the expensive big white bits you get, but very well executed. It's hard to get this dish wrong as long as you've got the right ingredients. This is actually quite spicy. relatively speaking, when comparing it to another pad bon kale, which are not usually spicy at all. There's a little bit of a kick to it. Loads and loads of, like I said, sweet curry powder. Perfectly complements that sweet, fresh crab meat. That's a top dish.
I don't like too fishy fish. This is perfect. That reminds me of cod. Is snapper like cod? Yeah. And it's like, I think it's like fried with garlic and chili and like spring onions. It's crunchy as well. I feel like it's got nuts on it, or sesame seeds, or mung beans, something. Anyway, it's pretty good.
Can you imagine having a food channel in Thailand and your wife doesn't eat seafood or pork? But I'm proud of her because she's getting on with this fish. So, as Helen said, this is snapper, which she likened to cod. I suppose it is a white flaky fish. This is pad pit clear. So what they've done is they've deep fried the fish in like, I think, tapioca batter maybe, or rice flour batter, and topped it off with salt, chili and spring onion. Helen's shouting nuts up as well. So we'll see. It might be, oh yeah, sesame seeds. There's sesame seeds as well. Good palate, babe. Look at the flakiness. That's good. That's actually better than the crab. And that's absolutely delicious. Super, super crispy batter, and then you've got that chili, salt, spring onion topping. That is serious. Alright, so the restaurant is very, very, very busy. It's Thai New Year. I'm not sure, did I say Happy Thai New Year to all my Thai followers and subscribers? Sawadee Pi Mai, Happy New Year. But yes, it's super, super busy. They haven't got many staff working. I mean, it's packed. There's people queuing out the door waiting for a table, and we've got probably the biggest table in there for just two of us. I think we're going to go. They've forgotten the squid, the numbanao, and the other dish we ordered. But the two dishes we did have were pretty good. Can't really complain, and the setting, like I said, is amazing. So if you're over this side of Koh Chang and you want to try some authentic seafood, I think if you came on another day and it wasn't this busy, it would be absolutely fine. But it's just particularly busy because it's the 13th today, so it's actually Songkran. So yeah, I'm going to sign off. Happy Songkran. We're going to go back to our hotel now, or actually we're going to head to our second hotel because we didn't book an extra night and they didn't have any rooms left. So we're going to a different hotel now. That's around the other side of the bay we were at yesterday. So we're going to go there, check in, come back here when it's not so hot, and then we're going to do the kayak, or we're going to do the boat trip through the mangroves, and we're going to try and do that mangrove red walk? Red mangrove walk? What is it called? Red Bridge Mangrove Walk. All right, so we will be back for that in a minute. Alright, so we changed our plans from our third stop, which I said was going to be that mangrove river boat or the mangrove river walk, but Helen decided that it would be a better idea if we went to a place called Long Beach, which is 11 kilometers down the worst road I think I've ever been on, and up and down hills. Look, we're going about 2 miles an hour. What do you reckon? 2 miles an hour? I'm looking. All right, that was an exaggeration. We're going about 8 miles an hour. This is as fast as we can go up this hill. Oh my god! There's no railings either side. We could come off at any point. Half the road's broken, and when we got to the end, finally, after 28 minutes, when it said 9 minutes on the GPS, it was one of the worst beaches I've ever been to in my life. It was a tiny little bit of sand with just piles and piles of rubbish everywhere, and a few people building sandcastles. Everyone left after about 10 minutes. So well done, Helen.
No, because originally there is a resort called Long Beach Resort, which has got a beach bar. They obviously
What's the bar called there?
Oh, F-U-C-K bar. Oh no, F-U-C-K-U bar. Right?
Yeah, fuck you, man.
But so I think if that was still open, they have people to clean the beach, and it was in. I think it was around the corner. It was a bit nicer, and that obviously it's not open. So went to a weird one.
Yeah, so basically the reason I've actually done this, because I'm still going to go to the mangrove walkway, I hope, tomorrow, and if I do, I will stick that up over the top of this so you can see what it's like. I mean, I'm hoping it's really, really nice. The pictures look great. It's like an elevated walkway right over the top of the mangroves. Where was I going with this, son? Right, basically my point is, if you, even though I haven't been to the mangrove walkway, the red bridge, if you have a choice between the red mangrove bridge and coming to Long Beach, 100% do yourself a favour and take the mangrove red.
Yeah, but it might all be back open by the time people come there. So.
Yeah, I know that, but all I'm saying is this wasn't worth it. This is a worse view. This is a worse view than we've got from our hotel, so we could have just stayed at our hotel and watched this. But you live and learn. If you don't get out and explore, you never find those hidden gems. Am I right, babe? So sometimes you've got to just take the rough with the smooth, people. You're not always going to find a nice deserted desert island. We had a nice little trip yesterday, so yeah, I don't know, I've waffled on a bit too much about a beach I didn't like, so I'm going to leave it here. We'll see you back at the hotel for our final thoughts on Koh Chang Island. Mwah. Alright, so we're back at the hotel now. I can't remember the name of this one. It's the second night. The Koh Chang Marina Resort. I think it's just where people park their boats. More their boats? More their boats. But it's on the other side of the island where we were yesterday. So it's got this amazing view of like a little, bay. So it's like a sheet of glass. I'll show you in a sec. I'm gonna take the drone out, hopefully grab something to eat, and then I guess we will see you back tomorrow for Koh Chang to Chantaburi. Oh, there's the little madman now. Not bad. What, Finley?
Not in the road, Finley. Not that way. Only this way.
Little sun crown, baby. Alright, so I'm just going to finish today's vlog. What I will say, the rooms are a bit rough around the edges, right? But the food is decent here and it's very, very cheap. It's probably the cheapest food we've had on the island, and it's pretty legit Thai food, cheap beers, and the view is absolutely incredible. And if the food wasn't worth coming in for and a drink alone, then definitely Kai Tun, which is the Labrador, definitely 100% worth coming here for. So I hope you found this video interesting, guys. I hope we've convinced you to give Koh Chang East a look, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow for Koh Chang to Chantaburi, because tomorrow I'm going to be exploring all the little hidden gems in Chantaburi, one of my favorite riverside cities in Thailand. Absolutely love it. Some really unique Eastern Thai food there, so make sure you don't miss that. So subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, hit that like button if you like the video. If you didn't like the video, then just find another channel. Alright, that is just about it from us today. We will see you again in the next one.